The Michael Berry Show.
That's not his intro song.
Damn it.
Well, it's a special day here on The Michael Berry Show. Not only is it George Foreman's 70th birthday, but he's our guest. How are you, champ?
Good morning to you. Good morning. It's a great day.
How do you feel at 70?
You know what? I thought about, I've heard so many people say I really had it hard, and I came up the hard way. And I thought for the first time I realized no one has had it hard if they've come from America. All I had to do was turn to the sun whenever I had adversity, and I had a hand up from an Olympic gold medalist, heavyweight champ of the world, minister, grill salesman. It was always there for me. It's like a trail laid out for me. I feel great. 70, what am I going to do next? I wonder.
Because you don't follow the normal timeline. I tweeted this morning, I wrote, happy 70th to the champ George Foreman, pastor, patriarch, patriot, philanthropist, businessman, actor, author, inspirational rags to riches story, humble, faithful, kind. Did I miss anything else he did? And my point was, here's a guy that had greater longevity and success than anyone in boxing, and yet your second act, your third act, your fourth act, whatever you want to call it, has just been amazing.
I mean, I cannot believe it. It's been a wonderful life. And I sat back and I considered the lives of so many others who started right here. I mean, all the way down to Henry Ford. Those guys, no one had anything but a dream, but to wake up in this country and decide, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Aretha Franklin, by the way, just banging on the piano. The next thing you know, the world is watching her funeral. It's an amazing place to be born in, and I'm happy I'm in here. I'm happy.
Did you ever think a little boy from Marshall, Texas would rise to the heights you witnessed?
Couldn't believe it. My mom showed me at a place where I was born, the little house, and all I could remember, because I was a little boy, I said, where's the toilet? There wasn't one.
I had the privilege of interviewing you a while back when you gave me George, and you made the comment that when you were 15, 16, and you joined the Job Corps, and you said, look, I was on a really bad path. I wasn't going to make 20. It's an incredible story to have turned your life around from the streets to the suites and where you've been like that, and to make 70. I mean, in the shape you're in, it's incredible.
Just too many things have gone well for me, and if I tried to take credit for it, I wouldn't be telling the truth. I've met some people along the way, so many good people, and even from Houston, Texas. That was a lady, I can remember her name is Mrs. Bonner. My mom had been taken to the hospital and this was a social worker, and she was having trouble getting back on her feet. She said, what can we do for you? She said, I just want my son, George Foreman, to stay out of trouble. This lady came over and found me in Fifth Ward, took me so far away to do some jobs for her, earn me a couple of dollars, and just kept telling me, George, you're in control. From that point on, I've had one person after another that just take my hand and lead me into all of the great things that can happen to a human being. Doc Broders, my boxing coach. Lyndon Johnson, the president. So many great people.
And you've turned around and done that for others as a pastor, as a friend, philanthropist, mentor.
Yeah, they throw the baton to you. They give you the baton, and you got to continue to run so that you can pass it on to so many other people. Life has been so grand, but I'm really a victim of kindness, compassion. That's what I am.
George Foreman is our guest on his 70th birthday. Do you have anything special planned today, or will it be a relaxed day?
Relaxed day. I still got all these dogs. I love the dogs and the horses. I got to go out and brush something, maybe take a horse ride on a horseback today. Just so many things to do. I wonder if I can just do one. I'm off to New York tomorrow, but I have a whole full day here in Houston today.
What are you headed to New York for?
This will be maybe my fourth autograph signing. There was a guy who goes to church with me, came by and invited me. I'd never done those things, never would have done them. But he came to church and asked me to do it. So this will be my fourth one. I'll meet a lot of ex-boxers there, too.
Oh, wow.
Looking forward to that. I'll be in New York tomorrow.
And have you already played with the dogs this morning?
Yep, already up with the dogs.
How many do you have right now?
Boy, there's about 4 right in the house with me now. Just had a litter of pups.
Okay.
And they already getting ready to be shipped to different places now. But I love puppies and dogs.
I know you do.
I love them.
I wish you could see. I wish you could see how much my boys enjoy loving telling people when they'll say, "Oh, your dog," and yeah, it's a German Shepherd, and they'll say, "What's his name?" And they'll say, "It's George, and it's a girl." Why would you name a girl dog George? Because George Foreman gave her to us, and they love to tell that story.
I saw the photograph too. That she's beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, I get a chance to be given a name now that's beautiful for a change.
Well, you do like the name George.
Yep, I love that name. Love the name.
There are a few other George Foremans under one roof.
Yep, lots of us out here.
Well, I thank you very much for your time. We wish you a very happy 70th birthday. You always make this community very proud. You're truly an inspiration in every aspect of what you do, not the least of which as a man of faith. And I appreciate your ministry, which is your life.
And if someone would like to give me a birthday gift, just give a thumbs up to the red, white, and blue for me.
I love
thumbs up to Old Glory. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you. There you have it, Ramon. George Foreman. Not every day you have George Foreman on the program. This is from our interview we did with him. How long has that been? Well, it's just it was the day I picked up George, so 2 years ago. Yeah, it'd be 2 years ago.
There's a story about you winning that fight and running around the ring with a tiny American flag. What did that flag mean to you?
Strange place, the Olympic Village. You wake up every day and you see this guy. You walk right up to one guy and you think, oh, he could be related to me, and he speaks another language. Then it doesn't take you but a few days to realize the only thing that differentiates you are the colors you wear. So after I won that night, I wanted to make sure the world knew, hey, I'm from America. So I took up the flag for good luck I had in my pocket, bowed to the judge. We got you. Then I waved, I'm from America. That's all I wanted to do, to make certain everyone knew where I was from.
Wow. And when you wanted them to know where you were from, what did that country mean to you in 1968?
Oh, and I could actually say, because you talk a lot about it, of what could happen to you. Once I was had a little problem in the Job Corps Center. They made me dig a hole because I kept fighting. 4 feet wide, 4 feet deep. It was the flagpole. And they said, since you dug the hole, you'll be the first one to raise the flag. I didn't even know what that meant. I raised the flag that day, and I wanted to make certain it didn't hit the ground. Boom. That was the beginning of the love affair with the flag. And so we talked about America, but then, and I won that thing, America. It's the place, the home, where no one gives up on the underprivileged. That's what it meant to me. They truly said it, and I was the underprivileged. I wasn't going to bed without food now, and here I was on the Olympic stand representing my country. They never give up. Here, this country never give up on its underprivileged.
Did you hear how he ended our conversation a few minutes ago? Give a thumbs up to Old Glory. Sometime back, year 2, 3 ago, Steven Seagal was making some pretty nasty anti-America comments, and he said, I'll fight Steven Seagal if that's what he wants. And he was talking about how if you want to have a political disagreement, don't trash this country. It's fantastic.
MichaelBerry.com